Southern All-Star Championship Wrestling. Things got out of hand in a hurry with Paul Adams. I can't believe he has brought in the wild-out Southern boy, Tracy Smothers.
Not the same Tracy Smothers that people around the South are accustomed to seeing. He's been Yankee-ized, if you can believe it or not. All the values of the North brought down to the South, and that's not a good thing.
Well, I tell you what, there's a lot of action going on. And speaking of action, we've got one of the most exciting performers and wrestlers in all of professional wrestling, the Boogie Woogie boy, Gary Valiant, right here today, right now, Southern All-Star Championship Wrestling. Here he comes, Jack.
The Boogie Woogie boy, Gary Valiant.
The fans are going crazy.
There he is.
There he is.
Look out. Uh-oh. You know, he's a pretty good guy. He's a man kisser, though. He's a man kisser. That's fine. That's his tradition. That's fine. I'm just not part of it. Fans love him, though. Look at him hugging the young girls at ringside. Doing a little boogie shake there.
One of the most popular wrestlers in the sport of professional wrestling today. And what a pleasure it is for us to have him right here in Southern All-Star Wrestling.
You got the wild thing, Will Owens in there. This guy's from Alabama. I don't know if he ever tasted that Bobby Eaton kind of Alabama jam, but those guys from Alabama, really tough. But he's wearing pink. He's got pink tights on.
I'm not so sure what to think about that, but I know what to think about him right now as he hides behind senior official Kurt Herron as the Boogie Woogie boy dancing his way into the ring and into the hearts of all the fans of Southern All-Star Wrestling.
I tell you, Boogie Woogie boy, quite a athlete. I tell you, the guy's pregame ritual of dancing would wear me out. I don't know if I'd be dancing in front of a guy wearing that much pink, though.
Will Owens, we've seen him a few times here in Southern All-Star Wrestling, but he's really going to get put to the test right here today.
Oh, he's kissing the referee. Look out.
And they're off and running right here. The Boogie Woogie boy against Wild Thing Will Owens. Will Owens accompanied to the ring by J5. A big security detail going on for J5 right here at Southern All-Star Wrestling.
Boogie looking good, starting off. Here he is. Looks like he's. Oh no! Look, he smacked him right in the pink.
Did you see what I just seen,
I
Jack?
saw it. What a crazy matchup we've got here today. The fans seem to love it, though. Boogie Woogie looking good, looking as good as ever.
Wild Thing Will Owens complaining to senior official Kurt Herron that he was smacked on the buttocks for their...
And the hindquarters, I believe it is, the scientific term.
I'm not sure if that's against the rules here in professional wrestling there. I don't think there's too much he can complain about.
Against the rules or not, it couldn't feel good to get spanked in your pink panties.
The Boogie Woogie boy been on fire since he made his debut in Southern All-Star Wrestling. Fans, one thing that we missed on the opening, things got so out of hand with Paul Adams, Chris Michaels, as they brought in the wild-out Southern boy Tracy Smothers, that we forgot to mention that we've got a television title match featuring the Southern All-Star champion, T.J. Harley, right here on today's broadcast, Jack Johnson.
T.J. Harley in that television title upset win, now holding the belt, looks really good. And right now, though, we've got Boogie Woogie in the ring with the Wild Man, and, well, look out, he's doing a little boogie, and oh!
Will Owens trying to taunt the Boogie Woogie boy, Gary Valiant, and I'll tell you from experience, that's something that you just don't do, Jack Johnson.
Always got to keep the eyes on your opponent, no matter who it is. Boogie Woogie, a good veteran. Look at him work the crowd. Also, he's getting the Wild Man upset here.
If you think the Boogie Woogie boy is entertaining on TV, you got to experience him live because there's nobody else on the planet like him. The Boogie Woogie boy, Gary Valiant, as he snatches a stand-inside headlock on Wild Thing Will Owens. He shoots him off, and Boogie Woogie, Will tries the same thing, and look what happens to him, Jack.
It's just like Will's sense of timing is not there after Boogie's gotten to his mind, and that's one thing. Whoa, look out, hip toss. And another arm drag. Boogie, uh-oh, full body slam.
Big body slam, and he goes for the cover. That is why the Boogie Woogie boy is where he's at in this business today, because he can dance, he can entertain the crowd, and when it comes down to it, as you just seen, the man can wrestle.
Owens on the outside briefly trying to call timeout, but bounces Boogie back off the ropes now with the lateral press and the cover, but Boogie up and out after two.
I think Boogie may have got caught up in his own little world there for 1 second too long. and it cost him this. Now Will Owens is going to work on the Boogie Woogie boy.
Shot
Gary
to the
Valiant.
throat of the Boogie Woogie boy. Now he's got the boot across the neck. Boogie in a bad situation. But Owens grabbing the ropes. Referee makes him break the count. Now Boogie trying to get up to a vertical base once again and is thrown out of the ring by Owens. Boogie on the outside. And oh, look out. It's 2-on-1 right now. Boogie had a very disadvantaged position.
Absolutely. Security assistant, I guess you would call him, J5, putting the fist in the forearms to the Boogie Woogie boy as he still got the sense to grab the bottom rope. Will Owens getting aggravated. Now he grabs his arm. Still not enough to keep down the Boogie Woogie boy, Gary Valiant.
Boogie using all what he's got left just to grab the ropes. Now back up to a vertical base. Getting shot off the ropes. Coming back. Oh,
what a
back
big
elbow. And the cover. Boogie out at 2.
What a way to start things off. You know, Jack, you open Pandora's box by mentioning Paul Adams. You simply speak the man's name, and not only does he appear, but he brings along Chris Michaels and the wild-eyed Southern boy Tracy Smothers.
Paul Adams, you know, Tracy Smothers has been a great fan favorite for years. Paul Adams gets a hold of him, gets him all those New York Yankee values. You know, he's got him rooting for A-Rod and Derek Jeter, and those guys probably doesn't even watch the Braves anymore.
I'm not sure about that, but what I am sure about is that the Boogie Woogie boy is in trouble right now as he's suffering quite a beating from the Wild Thing, Will Owens.
You know, the Wild Thing has impressed me right here. You know, he didn't look too good early on. He's come back with some good moves. He's just wearing Boogie Woogie boy out right now.
You know, the Boogie Woogie boy pulled a few practical jokes on him there at the beginning, and he's obviously agitated this man. Boogie was paying the price, but he still had the presence of mind to roll him up for a 2 count right there.
Boogie Woogie, both men back up to a vertical base, but then Boogie goes down again. It's like he's just wearing on him, and you'd think the Wild Thing, there's a lateral press in the cover. 2, Boogie kicks out. You would think that a man with the Wild Thing's physique wouldn't have the cardiovascular advantage at this time, but right now he does. He's just wearing Boogie Woogie boy out.
Not just anybody walks into the doors right here of Southern All-Star Championship Wrestling. This is far from your backyard promotions that have seemed to plague not only this territory, but territories all over the world. You've got to have talent to wrestle for Southern All-Star Wrestling, and that's what I'm talking about. Do you realize, Jack Johnson, what kind of athlete it takes to do this to a man of the stature and caliber of the Boogie Woogie boy, Gary Valiant?
That's why I've always stayed out of the ring. You talk about backyard wrestling. There's no use even watching that. You got to watch these trained athletes in the ring. And right now we see 2 good ones going. And it looks like the Wild Thing he's got a new life. Look, he's taunting the crowd, and Boogie laying on his back looking up at the lights right now.
Boogie Woogie boy's down on his back. Like you said, I think he's counting the rafters. Wild Thing taking his time. That could be a mistake right there. And sure enough, caught with the boot. Will Owens comes from the second rope right into the Boogie Woogie boy, Gary Valiant's boot. And the match has taken one hell of a turn right now, Jack.
That boot to the chin is going to be tough to come back from. Boogie Woogie getting everybody back in the action. All the fans at ringside have got it going. Here comes Boogie back with a fist to the midsection. There's another one. And Owens, one last shot. No, here comes Boogie with a clothesline. Oh, right to the face. A big punch right to the head again. Boogie off the ropes, doing a little dance there, and bam!
There's the big Boogie punch. Will Owens is in a world of trouble right now as he's whipped across the ring by the Boogie Woogie boy, Gary Valiant.
Boogie Blaster.
And I think that's going to be
Boogie Blaster. There's the cover.
And that's it. What an exciting matchup, Southern All-Star Championship Wrestling, and what an impressive victory by the Boogie Woogie boy, Gary Valiant.
The Boogie Woogie boy with the Boogie Blaster. You saw that? Boy, that's something right there. And Will Owens just looking up at the lights.
I've been on the receiving end of that quite some time, Will. I've stood toe-to-toe with this man, and I've been punched several times by that.
I'll tell you right now, I want to get a word with you, Boogie. Boogie, great Boogie Blaster to finish that one up. You know, you were doing pretty good at the first there, and then Will Owens came back. I'd have to give him credit as an athlete. And you come back with a blaster, just a big win for you.
Yeah, it was. I had all the fans here in Millersville, Tennessee, behind the Boogie Woogie boy. When the fans get behind anybody, he can do miracle things about anything.
Boogie, you're looking great today. You know, Paul Adams has been out here. We've got a lot of great athletes here in SAW. What do you think about this league, Southern All-Star Wrestling?
Southern All-Star Wrestling is probably one of the biggest and best and fast-growing companies in this world today. But I tell you what, I won't back down from anybody, and if anybody wants me, I'm not hard to find. All you got to do is call 1-800-BOOGIE-WOOGIE, and you'll get me.
You heard it right there from the Boogie Woogie boy. Well, I'm glad I'm not on the end of that Boogie Blaster. We'll be right back with more on Southern All-Star Wrestling.
This is Eric the Dragon Andrews, and you're watching Southern All-Star Championship Wrestling. So don't touch that dial, because I'm coming right back at you.